Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Kyle Hendricks gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-0 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Starling Marte. Fouled away. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Harrison leads off second with one gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Zobrist is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder number
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Chris
The next Cub, Chris Bryant. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Head-to-head against Nova. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Bryant at third with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison's got it, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
John Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six, the right fielder, number 12.
In now, Michael Saunders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. His matchup numbers with Hendricks: 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Hendricks, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tapped up the third base line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He's not going to have a play as this one's down and into the corner. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Rizzo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Here's the young catcher, Wilson. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, head-to-head against Nova. Comes in with 6 hits in 35 ABs. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
And now the Cubs pitcher Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We've played 2 full. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Ivan Nova. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Josh Harrison stands in.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Almora is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates 0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees. One out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. In the air to straightaway right. Saunders is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. It's in time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Stepping in now, Starling Marte. High pop-up. Rizzo is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Looking up is Contreras. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Josh Bell. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. Bell scoops it up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Cubs 4-hole hitter Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in once again, Michael Saunders, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A little bouncer. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One strike.
A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it is. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Ivan Nova. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Ivan Nova.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped up. Zobrist on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to center field. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-1. Here's Javier Baez, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Freeze has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Gloved by Harrison, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Hard liner to center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the seventh inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Justin Grimm is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Here's Michael Saunders now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Fouled away. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Stepping in now, David Freese. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. Freeze in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here comes Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Digging in to try it again, Ivan Nova. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Pitcher number 46, Ivan Nova.
First pitch on its way. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. So 1-1 home. Grounded to short. Zobrist has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
number 10, shortstop,
Jordy Mercer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's Starling Marte.
as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Javier Baez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit to third. But that finds its way through for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte on the move. One down. So a big moment here, and standing in, Kyle Schwarber. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Another 0-2 coming. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. Brian Dunsing enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Corey Dickerson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Zobrist onto the grass. He's got it one away. Josh Bell the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Michael Saunders now. Popped him up. Bryant just to the left of the mound. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Baez got it and decided retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. Now 5-2 Pittsburgh. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Felipe Rivero enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 73.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, Edgar.
Mark Segunas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's gone 2 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final today. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ivan Nova gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Felipe Rivero records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final lights for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.